Hi, my name is Amari, and this is my story. I was fortunate enough to grow up in a Christian household. My mom was very, very active in the church. I remember as a kid, Thursday night was always choir rehearsal, so I would be sitting in the back, listening to them practice as I'm, trying to do homework. Um, I was baptized at 9 years old, so I was a very, for the most part, straight and narrow kind of kid. But I think around maybe the eighth grade, I kind of started living two lives, I guess, kind of acting one way at home, one way at school. Eventually, I started to have questions, questions that, at least in some of the Christian circles that I was in, maybe I wasn't getting really good answers. And so this continued until my senior year of undergrad, where long story short, I decided to embark on a ministry training program. And around that same time, I met the lady who is now my current girlfriend. And so through those two experiences, I really think God was kind of poking holes in my character, saying, hey, if you want to be the man that I'm calling you to be, there's some things you're going to have to let go. There's some things you're going to have to let me take care of. And so those two experiences were kind of what really, really started my faith journey and began to help me to start taking my faith seriously, because it is serious. And so when I first got to U of I spent probably a little bit too much time alone. Like I said, I figured I won't be here that long. There's no point in getting super connected in the community. And that was a poor choice. I felt a little insignificant. I felt kind of like I really honestly wasn't enough. If you're at the U of I and you're doing engineering, it's the people you work with are really smart and they're really good at what they do. And so, but what I eventually came to realize was, okay, I can't do this alone. As much as I like to think I can, I can't. So that's kind of what got me connected with MinCom. As I had been coming to First for a little while, and I heard about MinCom, and I kind of dragged my feet a little bit at the beginning, but I realized, like I said, I just, the way I felt, just icky all the time and just isolated. It's like, this is not a good place to be. And so that was definitely one of the better decisions I've made. One of the things that I appreciated about Monday Night Men's Group was that after my first couple of weeks going, it was like I'd always been there. Steve and the guys just welcomed me right in and, made space for what I thought and, my voice and my presence. And I was never made to feel less than or greater than or anything. I was just one of the guys. And so that's one of the things that I've appreciated. And I'm honestly the most excited about to see continue going on, even though we are on hiatus right now. This is going to sound cliche, but trust God. As much easier as it is said than done, trust Him. Just take one step towards a community, one step towards an event, one step towards a person. That will allow God to move in your life in a way that you didn't expect. I didn't expect to be sitting here being interviewed. If you'd told me 2 years ago, hey, this church that you're going to go to in the middle of a cornfield in central Illinois, I would not have believed you. And yet here I am. So I'm just grateful that God has allowed me to be able to encourage somebody else. And I know that if you listen to Him, He will 1000% give you the opportunity to do the same.